Hi folks, Jeff Hetherington, the Profitability Coach here. A bit more casual this morning. I just want to have a quick chat to you about what I call shiny bright objects syndrome, SBOS. It is so easy in this days of technology and the way things are thrown at us all the time, because the amount of time we spend on screens, for us to fall down the trap of thinking there's silver bullets for everything. I sat down yesterday afternoon and I went through my computer and I went through a list of things I'd made of all the various softwares and programs I'd bought from places like AppSumo and JVZoo, and there's a whole heap of places that offer you a lot of software. Now, a lot of it's crap, and you can tell that when you go to the sales pages and see what they're offering. Some of it seems really good, and a lot of it is particularly good for particular purposes. But the issue is sometimes you'll buy something because you're having a problem today in your business and you think, oh, that'll fix it. Buy it, grab it. I'll get to that tomorrow. Then something else comes up and what was today's big problem recedes a bit and is not as big a problem. And you get caught up in the day to day. And then before you know it, that program that was a must-have that you had to put time, you were going to put the time aside to learn, is suddenly just sitting there doing nothing. Now, you rinse and repeat that often enough, and you can end up with dozens of programs and things that you've bought to fix a specific issue that was preying on your mind at the time you saw it, but you never got round to it. It's really like people going to seminars and often webinars as well. They go along with the best intentions to learn how to do things, to pick up new knowledge. They take lots of notes, and it lasts as long as it takes for them to get back to their business because something happens. A client's got a problem, staff members off sick, a Facebook ads campaign didn't happen. My God, Facebook's cancelled their account. LinkedIn, they're getting spammed by multi-level marketing, whatever. Something happens that takes their focus away from what they were trying to learn at the seminar or the webinar. It's the same thing with software. So one of the things that I'm starting to do now is, apart from the fact I drew up this big list and I've got rid of most of the stuff there because the things that I was looking to fix really either weren't major issues or they were issues that need more attention than looking for a silver bullet to fix. The fact is, there are shortcuts available to you in your business, and those shortcuts are working with people like myself or any other number of good coaches, because coaches help you get from where you are to where you want to be quicker without having to do an awful lot of trial and error. So coaches are sort of a silver bullet. But most software programs, most $49 U-Butte PDFs, most checklist programs without context, without those things, are nothing more than a waste of time, energy and headspace. So what happens is, instead of looking for silver bullets, we need to be going through a process when something's really getting to us and going, how important is this to my business? If I do nothing about it, will it matter in a week's time? Is it going to be something that's going to be of incredible importance in 12 months' time? Or am I really just getting pressurised and reacting to things? We need to be aware that good internet marketers are really good at identifying the problems people have and pushing the pain point so that they create a sense of urgency. Robert Cialdini's Persuasion series is the thing that really gave internet marketers that whole window into what makes people tick, and they're still using it even though it's quite old, but it works, and it works continuously. But if you've been in business for a fair period of time, it's time to stop looking for silver bullets. It's time to stop grabbing whatever's the latest. It's time to stop giving into FOMO, fear of missing out. It's time to start being more in control of your business. And by that I mean is when a problem crops up, you need to do that helicopter view, that forest view, and then that individual tree view with all your problems. You need to step back and you need to say, in terms of my overall business, in terms of the overall service I provide my clients or products I sell, how important is this one thing to the overall entity? If you go, maybe not so much, so then you drop down the next level and you have a look at the forest. So how important is this problem at this level? Yeah, maybe, maybe not. And then you go down to individual tree level. If it's an individual problem, if I fix it, is it going to make the forest better? Is it going to make the helicopter view better? If I ignore it, is it just going to sit there and really not do anything? Or is it going to niggle at me? But rather than jumping in and looking for a silver bullet the moment something crops up, what we should be doing is taking some time to respond rather than react, and just let go of this idea of silver bullets. As I said, there's shortcuts that exist. There are some good courses out there you can do. There are good coaches you can use. But the vast majority of silver bullets, shiny bright objects that are put out there, supposedly as solutions to problems, really aren't. They do is they take your eye off the ball. They get you to spend headspace and energy on learning how to use things that maybe you can't. Or once you've bought them and you put the time into using some of these apps and things, you find that they really don't deliver what they were supposed to. And you might have been even better off using an Excel spreadsheet or something by yourself. So, message today is, silver bullets exist, but they're very rare, and there's only a couple of types of silver bullets. Good courses, coaches. Application software, the vast majority of apps you see out there, especially very cheap ones, don't do the job. They take time, energy and headspace away from what you should be doing. But before all that, when something crops up that makes you look for a silver bullet, step back, look at that issue from the point of view of helicopter, forest and individual tree. If it matters at any of those levels, yes, you need to do something with it. But I would suggest to you, if it's an individual tree issue, it's probably something you can let go. If it's not going to burn down the whole forest, you can probably let it go. But if from a helicopter view, you can see it's going to affect a lot of things, you need to fix it. And if something's that large, the chances are it's not a silver bullet. The chances are it's going to take some dedicated time, energy and headspace to fix. But please, stop looking at shiny bright objects. Stop being distracted from the things that really matter in your business. Stop looking for silver bullets. Just do the work. I'm Jeff Hetherington, the Profitability Coach. Be well, take care, stay safe. I'll talk to you soon.